my homeland is experiencing so many challenges these days. Taliban destroyed everything and displaced many people. I feel broken, empty, and I feel sorry for my people.
We all feel very unimportant to the rest of the world as Afghans, and we all feel really disregarded and just ignored. And everyone is very unsafe. The girls, everyone is hiding and they cannot go out. So in any second, they can be taken away from their families.
And it's a very, very bad situation for all Afghans, not only the one or in Afghanistan, but the one is outside Afghanistan as well, because our family, our friend, our people is in Afghanistan, and we can't be happy here without them.
What is happening in Afghanistan is really sad. This is clearly a humanitarian crisis, which needs to be given some special attention by the international powers. The fact that we don't see much on the news about what's happening in Afghanistan lately is killing me inside, because the crisis is far from over.
It really impacts my education and my employment right now, because I need to keep on contacting my cousins, my family members, like in my relatives, in Afghanistan. So sometimes I just miss the tutorials or the lectures or the studies, like everything.
When first I watched and saw what's happening in Afghanistan, regime has changed, I was thinking of those women who had a dream for their future. Those women who went to universities, who went to schools, and they invested their time, energy. What is the future standing for them? What they will be going through now? So to me, this is beyond my imagination. I cannot agree, I cannot support, and I just feel a betrayal, very hopeless.
Support maybe I received so far is from my university, which is we have a special consideration from Western Sydney University. That's only for Afghan people who like maybe suffered or something, and they have difficulties and challenges around this time.
I received some good support. One of my neighbors, who is an Australian woman, she asked me about my feelings and about my relatives in Afghanistan. That makes me so calm and relaxed, and also that's connected me to the Australian community.
I humbly request Australians and the Australian government to please do not stop advocating for us. Some of the tribes have been facing persecution and discrimination, and they've been fleeing Afghanistan since forever. And one of those tribes is Hazara. The fact that Afghanistan is in this crisis, this has worsened the situation for Hazaras in Afghanistan. Please help us.
Australian government must review and give a permanent visa to TPV and SHIF visa holders. The reason is they cannot bring their families unless they hold permanent visa or Australian citizenship. At this difficult situation, their family are not safe in Afghanistan and need urgent support.
For the Australia to increase the number of visas that they're offering to Afghans in Afghanistan, it's about 3,000 now. It's very shameful, considering the connection Afghanistan has with Australia. And Australia had about 12,000 visas they provided for Syrians in 2015. So providing only 3,000 visas, it's quite questionable.
I just wish from all people to raise the voice and to be with the people and to feel us and help all our people, especially women, especially kids. They need work, they need education, and they are suffer more from the other people.
They actually can just keep on, like maybe get funds from government and help people in Afghanistan. At the moment, I don't think if they can send any money to Afghanistan because everything's closed there. But I'm pretty sure there should be a way in future or like really soon, so we can send any types of help to our people, especially those ones that are suffering or they are homeless right now.
We need to start preparing services for Afghan refugees who are coming to Australia and who will be arriving very soon. So we need services for them to be able to resettle in Australia easier. And we need to also consider mental services, mental health services for them, considering what they have been through.
I really want international community, United Nations, US, superpowers. If you intervene in Afghanistan, please bring a positive change. Do something for unity of Afghanistan, because we suffered a lot. We do not have that energy, that patience anymore. We just had enough. And I want our women to be not forgetting this time. We can't afford another generation to raise in ignorance and to be brainwashed. I want each and every woman must go to school, to universities, and they have to have equal opportunities in all sectors of government. There should be freedom of choice, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and freedom as human beings must have.